peak pose or really overall theme, just a fun flow today with a lot of strength and twisting. So we're going to get started in an easy seat. You can come to sit however you're comfortable. We'll do some floor twists eventually. So you can be seated on a block to start. You can lower back down off the block afterward if that's better for you. But just come into Sukhasana to get us started. You can close your eyes or find a nice soft gaze at something nearby. Arriving here in the moment, settling into the space around you. Maybe noticing the temperature on your skin. Maybe tuning in to any soft or loud noises around you. Just accepting and acclimating to your environment. And then from there, tuning into the physical body, feeling the sit bones connected to the earth, and really rooting down in order to rise. So the sit bones push down, the heart lifts up towards the sky. Shoulders drop back and down away from the ears. Noticing your natural breath, moving in and out. Inviting in Ujjayi breath or any other breath you'd like to practice with. And we'll take both hands over our heart. You can bow your head towards your hands. An opportunity and moment to set an intention for your practice. If nothing comes to mind, maybe that's cultivating joy, bringing joy from joyful moments in our life into our busy weeks, finding small moments to reflect and carry that energy throughout our practice and days to come. We'll seal in whatever you choose with a full breath in and let it out. Sweep your arms up to the sky, breathe in. And then you're going to twist to the left as you breathe out. So right hand to your left knee, left hand behind you. Every inhale, sit up a little taller. Every exhale, twist a little deeper. Maybe you wrap your left arm behind your back, lengthening your tailbone down, extending your spine long. And then if your left hand isn't behind your back, you'll gently move it behind your back. You'll turn back to the center and sweep your right arm up to the sky. Take a breath in. And then side body stretch to the left as you breathe out. And if you want to get off your block there, feel free. If it feels fine to stay, feel free. And then sweep your right arm back up to the sky, breath in. And side stretch to the right. Right hand comes down, left arm comes up and over. You can lengthen out through your right fingertips and your right side body and grow long with your left arm. And take a breath in. And then both hands come back to your knees as you breathe out. Sweep your arms up to the sky, inhale. And then we'll twist to the right as you exhale. Sitting up tall, breath in. And finding a deeper twist as you breathe out. Option to stay as you are. Maybe wrap your right arm behind your back, lengthening the tail, lifting the heart. You're going to sweep your left arm straight up towards center, right arm behind your back. If it isn't, breath in. And then side stretch to your right as you breathe out. Full breath in. And full breath out. Left arm back up towards the sky. Breathe in. And then side stretch to the left. Unwind your arms. Breath out. One inhale. And exhale. This time, both arms back up to center. Breathe in. Hold forward as you breathe out. So sometimes you have to stagger your legs a little if they're not, so your ankles don't feel like crap there. And we'll take the opposite stretch in a moment. So lengthening the heart forward, sending the sit bones back, breathing into your hips. And then sweep both arms back up to the sky, breath in. And switch the cross of your legs, breath out. Sit up taller, inhale. And fold forward as you exhale. So noticing differences in your hips. I love that I've said this for years and years, and I still haven't found any time to even my hips out by sitting in half pigeon on the right side, but maybe one day. And right from here, you're just going to cross your legs over and come right into tabletop position. And then from there, step your feet back, high plank. I'm going to take a tuck-toed upward facing dog. So keeping the toes tucked, lower the hips down an inch or two, send your heart forward. And take a breath in and downward facing dog as you breathe out. You can bend and lengthen the legs if you'd like to, or you can hang out in down dog. Up to you. Once the legs feel warm, we'll set up a down dog twist. Feet to the edges of your mat. Hands crawl back towards your feet until your heels touch the mat. You can take your left hand outside of your right ankle and twist underneath the right side of your body. And then maybe you bend your knees a little bit more and you slide your left hand underneath your right heel on the outer edge. And then keeping the knees bent, you'll start to lift the hips up, legs straighten out any amount. Maybe you get a little deeper underneath your right armpit. And take a breath in. Place your left hand back down on the mat. Breath out. Right hand starts outside of your left ankle. Twist to the left. And then if you'd like to, bend your knees a little, slide your right hand underneath your left ankle on the outside of your foot. And then you start to lift the hips up and twist a little bit more under your left arm. And take a breath in. Both hands to the mat as we breathe out. You're going to walk your hands all the way back towards your feet until heel your feet hips width distance apart. Taking your peace fingers to your big toes and letting your head hang down towards the mat. Elbows out, left to right, hips up towards the sky. Stick your head out. Keeping your fingers on your toes if you like. Halfway lift, breathe in. And forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. And forward fold, exhale. Release your hands from your feet. Bend your knees so much that your thighs start to become parallel to the ground. Pause here, pull your core muscles in, wrap your outer hips in, engage your hamstrings and your glutes, and then sweep your arms forward and up, chair pose. Nice strong base. Tailbones down, heart's lifted, shoulders melting down your back. Take a breath in. Sink your hips a little lower as you breathe out. And inhale. Come up to Tadasana as you exhale. Sweep your arms up to the sky, breath in. Open to the right as you breathe out. Sink your hips back, sweep your right arm back and down. Twisted chair to the right. The knees are still facing forward. If they're not, adjust your hips in order to adjust your knees. Looking back at your right hand. Breath in. Hips sink lower. Breath out. Both arms to the sky. Stand tall. Breathe in. Twisted chair to the left as you breathe out. Left arm down, back and open. Right arm forward. Check out your knees and adjust your hips. Breath in. Sit lower. Breath out. Stand tall. Big breath in. Swan dive over your legs. Breath out. Crawl out to high plank as you inhale. Push the ground away from you as you exhale. Breath in and out. This time, low push-up, inhale. High push-up, exhale. 4 more times. Low, breathe in. High, breath out. Low and high. And low and high. Last one. Low, high, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and out. Sweep your right leg to the sky. Breath in. Warrior one as you breathe out. Left heel comes down. We lift on up. So as you settle into this, I'll just tell you one thing I've learned about chaturanga. So in yoga, most of the time, whenever we lift something up, we breathe in, and when we lower something down, we breathe out. But in traditional fitness world, when you do push-ups, you're supposed to lower as you breathe in and lift as you breathe out. So it's the opposite. So when we flow through vinyasa, sometimes that doesn't totally link up. So you can see if that felt any different on your body and think about it in the future if it helps. Take a breath in. Cactus your arms as you breathe out. Full inhale and exhale. Breath in. Clasp your hands behind your back. Breath out. Open your heart. Breathe in. Drop back a little more. Breath out. Inhale. Humble warrior as you exhale. Right hip keeps pulling back. Head drops down towards the ground. Pushing your feet into the mat, engaging your inner thighs and toward one another. We make our way back up to warrior one. Sweep your arms high. Breath in. High lunge. Spin your back heel up. Breath out. Take an inhale. Slowly lower the back knee down to the mat as you exhale. Untuck your toes. Breath in. And half split as you breathe out. Hips back, heart forward. Hips centered. Runner's lunge, breath in. High plank, breath out. Low push-up, inhale. Upward facing, exhale. We'll hold it here for a breath in. And downward facing, breath out. One breath in. One breath out. Left leg high. Breathe in. Warrior one, breath out. Taking a moment, setting up hips forward, hips lower, heart lifts, shoulders relax. Breathe in, cactus, breath out. Inhale, deeper back bend, exhale, breath in. Clasp your hands, opposite thumb on top, breath out. Roll your heart open, breathe in. Maybe a deeper back bend, breath out. Hold for an inhale. Humble warrior as you exhale. 2 rounds of breath. Warrior one, breathe in. Back heel high, breath out. Take an inhale. Slow lower down to the mat as you exhale. Untuck your toe, breath in. Half split, breath out. Runner's lunge, breathe in. High plank, breath out. Low push up right away, inhale. Upward facing, exhale. Hold for a breath in. Downward facing, breath out. 3 rounds of breath here. So the whole changing up the breathing and the push-ups, take it, leave it, just something to learn about, think about, but nothing to change if what you've been doing already works for you. But for me, I have seen when I'm doing, when I'm repeating push-ups or repetition, it is a little easier to have that different breath. All right, walk your feet out to the edges of your mat. Draw your hands back to your heels, come down to the ground. Take your left hand outside of your right ankle. You could bring it under the heel if you want to. Bend your knees a little, breath in. Lift your hips up towards the sky, lengthen out your legs, breath out. Here for 3 breaths. Pushing the feet down, lifting the hips up, and getting under your knees. Left hand down. Right hand crosses wherever you want. Right hand down. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Turn your heels in, your toes out. Sink your hips down for Malasana. Push your elbows into your thighs. Lift your heart up towards the sky. Try to keep the shoulders relaxed. Push the feet into the floor. Now try not to think about the knees here. Just thinking about your glutes and your hamstrings. Squeeze your glutes and your hamstrings and start to stand up. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Take a breath in. Keep the squeeze. And then gently release the squeeze to start to lower back down. So we're not bending and straightening the knees. We're engaging the muscles. Squeeze glutes, hamstrings, stand tall, squeeze at the top, breath in. Slowly release the squeeze to lower back down as you breathe out. 3 more times. Up, use your muscles. And down, the muscles stay slightly contracted, so they're holding us here and not the knees. 2 more times. Up, breath in, lower with control. That's where we get the burn. Last time, lift and lower. Hands come down to the mat. Lift your hips up, turn your toes forward. Walk them back into hips width distance apart for ragdoll. Bending the knees, belly to thighs, grab opposite elbows. Release your hands to the floor. Bend your knees so your thighs are parallel to your mat. Send your hips back and your heart forward. Engage your outer hips in, squeeze your glutes, your hamstrings. And then sweep your arms up to the sky, chair pose. Toes are light, heart's lifted, tailbone tucked. Breath in. Open immediately to the right as you breathe out. Option to stay, option to take the left hand down towards the ground, or maybe your left hand outside of your right heel. Keeping the hips square so the left knee is not in front of the right by pulling your left hip back. Breath in and out. Stand tall, lengthen your legs, breathe in. Twist open to the left, sink back, chair pose. Breath out. Option to stay, option to take your right hand down to the floor, or maybe to your heel. Squaring the hips, opening through the left side of the chest. One breath in, one breath out. Stand tall, both arms high, breathe in. Fold over your legs, breath out. Walk out to high plank, inhale, hold, exhale. Low push-up, breathe in. High push-up, breath out. Let's hit for 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Lift yourself up and back, downward, facing top. Right leg to the sky, breathe in. Warrior 1, breath out. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, cactus, exhale. Breath in, you'll clasp your hands, breath out. Roll your chest open, breathe in, and humble warrior, breath out. One breath in, one breath out. Warrior 1, breathe in. High lunge, breath out. Take an inhale. We'll find pyramid pose as you exhale. Left foot could walk in a bit. Right hip back, left hip forward, melt over your front leg. Option 4, revolve triangle here. Left hand can stand a block under the left shoulder. Maybe you take your left hand outside of your right foot. Right arm can stay on the right hip or lift up towards the sky. Pushing through the feet, pulling your right hip back, extending the crown of the head forward. One breath in and out. We meet in runner's lunge. Take an inhale, high plank, exhale. Low push-up, breathe in, upward facing, breath out, inhale, downward facing, exhale. One breath in and out. Left leg to the sky, breathe in. Warrior 1, breath out. Arms high, breathe in. Cactus, breath out. Inhale, clasp your hands. Exhale, roll your heart open. Breath in, humble warrior. Breath out. One inhale and exhale. Warrior one, breathe in. High lunge, breath out. Take an inhale. Pyramid pose as you exhale. Right foot steps in a bit. Left foot forward, right foot 45 degrees. Melt over your front leg. Option to stay in pyramid. Option to keep right hand under your right shoulder. Or maybe right hand comes outside of your left foot on a block of the floor. Keep pushing through your feet, engaging through your legs, and maybe the left arm lifts. Full breath in and out. We meet in runner's lunge. As you inhale, high plank, exhale, low push-up, breathe in, up dog, breath out, hold for a breath in, downward facing as you breathe out. Tap your knees down, let's come down to our back for our core. You can grab a block if you have one. If you don't, you can pretend. So lifting the hips up, sliding the tailbone down towards your heels, so your low back is on the mat. Now take one hand to your belly and just feel your belly button pulling down towards the mat. And as you do that, you feel your low back settle on the mat and keep your hand there. Lift both legs up towards the sky, trying to keep that engagement. A lot of the time we start to flare into the low back and it takes it out of our core. From here, lift your head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat and grab a block in the opposite hand. And then you can take both hands to the block and try to keep the belly button pulling down. We're just going to pulse up through the head, neck, shoulders, core here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay up. Extend your left leg forward, loop the block around your right leg, and switch. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. You can hug your knees into your chest, lower your head back down to the mat, rock a little side to side. Place your feet down on the mat, your hands down by your side, palms face the sky. Push your feet into the earth, pull your belly button down to your spine, and lift head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat. Gazing up towards the sky where it keeps your neck neutral to your spine. So it's a little tuck of the chin. And then right hand taps your right ankle and back to center, and left to left and center for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips come back down to the mat. You can hug your knees into your chest, rock a little side to side. And we'll find some more core through the remainder of our sequence today, so it'll be a little short there. You can grab some water and meet in down dog when you're ready. All right, from down dog, let's reconnect to the breath for 3 rounds. Slow inhale, sigh it out as you exhale. Breath in, breath out, and breathe in and breathe out. Sweep your right leg to the sky, breath in. Right knee, right elbow, breath out. Three-legged, inhale. Right knee, left elbow, exhale. Three-legged, breath in. Knee to nose, pause, breath out. Lift your hips higher, look forward, inhale. Step your foot forward, warrior two, as you exhale. Your left arm lifts you up, and you lower yourself into your pose. Now remember the back leg, push down to the outer edge of your back foot. Maybe a micro bend through your back knee so the pelvis drops into the body. Arms spreading out so far, you feel more open through the heart. Touch your palms above your head, breathe in. Hands through heart center, back out to warrior two, breath out. Touch your palms, breathe in. Through your heart and back out, breath out. Touch your palms, inhale. Warrior two, as you exhale. Reverse triangle, squeeze through your legs, or you go up and back. Full breath in and out. Inhale. Extended side angle pose as you exhale. Hand to the mat or a block. Right hip wraps back, top arm reaches straight forward. Try to find length in both sides of your body. Reverse warrior. Breathe in. Hold. Breath out. Take an inhale. Runner's lunge as you exhale. Bend both knees. Breath in. Pyramid pose. Breath out. Take a block underneath your left hand, underneath your left shoulder. Engage through your feet. Squeeze your inner thighs in toward one another. Right hip back, left hip forward. Finding movement with our right arm, you'll sweep your right arm forward and up. Breathe in. And back and down. Breath out. Forward and up. Inhale. And back and down. Exhale. This time forward and up. Breath in. Revolved half moon as you breathe out. Left hand walks forward. Left leg lifts. Pushing back through your left heel, lifting up through your left glute, extending the crown of the head away from the hips. Breath in. Forward fold as you breathe out. From here, take your right hand to your right hip and your left hand outside of your right ankle. See if you can get your left hand underneath your right foot, on the outside of the foot. Start to shift weight to your left foot. Pop your right knee up to your chest, lift your right heel up away from the mat, and look forward. Start to pull your right knee up, standing on your left foot. And then you could extend your right leg straight forward and sweep your right arm back. If it feels better just to grab the big toe and avoid too much kind of clenching into the body, you can do that. Take a breath in. And we're just going to land into Tadasana as you breathe out. Sweep your arms to the sky, breath in. Fold forward, breath out. And make your way back to down dog. We have that one more time and we'll add some more fun stuff on the second time. From down dog, left leg to the sky, breathe in. Left knee, left elbow, breath out. Three-legged, inhale. Left knee, right elbow, exhale. Three-legged, breathe in. Knee to nose, breath out. Hips high, look forward, inhale. Warrior two as you exhale. Lifting yourself up, taking a few moments to find your stance. And palms touch above the head. Breathe in. Through your heart, back to warrior two. Breath out. Touch your palms. Inhale. Through your heart and out. Exhale. Touch your palms. Breathe in. Through your heart and out. Breath out. Reverse triangle. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Extended side angle as you exhale. 2 rounds of breath here. Left hip back, top arm forward, spinning open. Reverse warrior, breath in, hold, breath out. Take an inhale. Runner's lunge as you exhale. Bend your knees, look forward, breathe in. Pyramid pose, breath out. Option for right hand to a block under your right shoulder. Push through your feet, square your hips, engage your core. Left arm reaches forward and up. Breathe in. Back and down. Breath out. Forward and up. Inhale. Back and down. Exhale. This time lift it up. Breathe in. Revolved half moon as you breathe out. Right hand walks forward out in front of your right shoulder. Back leg lift. Crown of the head reaching away from your back heel. One breath in and out. Knee in a forward fold. Feet down, hands down, head hangs down. Left hand to your left hip. Right hand outside of your left ankle. Shift weight to your right foot. Pop your left heel up off the mat. Step on your right foot, look forward. Start to lift the left knee up and then extend your left foot forward. Right arm can sweep back behind you. Lifting through the core or lifting through your heart, twisting through your core. Take a breath in and Tadasana as you breathe out. Arms to the sky, breath in, forward fold, breath out. Back to down dog, flow that one more time, breath to movement. Add on some fun stuff at the end. All right, from down dog, sweep your right leg to the sky, breathe in. Right knee, right elbow, breath out. Three-legged, inhale. Right knee, left elbow, exhale. Three-legged, breath in. Knee to nose, breath out. Look forward, inhale. Step it forward, warrior two, exhale. Settle in here for a breath in and a breath out. Palms touch, breathe in. Warrior two, breath out. Palms touch, inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Keep the bend. Touch palms, breathe in. Warrior two, breath out. Reverse triangle, one breath in. Extended side angle pose as you breathe out. 2 rounds of breath. Maybe there's a bind, maybe not. Reverse warrior, just one breath in. And runner's lunge, top of the mat. Bend your knees, breathe in. Pyramid pose, breath out. Revolved pyramid, left hand plant, right arm sweeps forward and out. Pause there, feel your feet on the earth, find that twist, and then bend into your right knee, send your left block forward, and lift your left leg up. Take a breath in, forward fold as you breathe out. Right hand to your right hip, left hand can be outside of your right foot or maybe peace fingers to the big toe. Shift weight to your left foot, bring your right knee into your chest, stand up and extend the foot forward. Right arm can sweep back behind you and you can gaze back over your right hand. Take a breath in and a breath out. This time revolves half moon. Right leg starts to go back again. Right arm comes up over your head. Right hand to the floor or a block. Left arm twists you open to the left. Pushing down through your left big toe, lifting up through your right glute. And then half moon. Left hand comes down to a block or the mat. Right hip opens, right arm opens. One breath in and out. In a forward fold, top of the mat. Halfway lift, lengthen, breathe in. Forward fold, breath out. Maybe there's a crow pose here on your way back to down dog. If there is, maybe there's a little jump back to get there. All right, last side. Left leg to the sky, breathe in. Left knee, left elbow, breath out. Three-legged, inhale. Left knee, right elbow, exhale. Three-legged, breath in. Knee to nose, breath out. Look forward, inhale. Step it forward, warrior two, exhale. Round of breath in and out. Palms touch, breathe in. Out to warrior two, breath out. Palms touch and warrior two. Lift them up, breathe in and back out, breath out. Reverse triangle, just one breath in. Extended side angle pose as you breathe out. 2 rounds of breath. Maybe it's a bind, maybe not. Reverse warrior, keep the bend. One breath in. Runner's lunge, breath out. Bend your knees, breathe in. Pyramid pose, breath out. Full round of breath in and full breath out. Revolve triangle, right hand stays planted, left arm lifts. Squaring the hips, extending the crown of the head forward. Take a breath in. Revolve half moon as you breathe out. Full inhale and exhale. Forward fold, feet and hands to the mat. Left hand, left hip. Either right hand outside of your left ankle or to your big toe. Shift weight to your right foot. Pull your belly button to your spine. Bend your knees. Start to send your left knee up to your chest, stand up, and extend the foot straight forward. Reach your left arm straight back. Beautiful. One breath in and one breath out. Revolved half moon, left arm goes back, left hand comes down to the block or the mat. Right arm twists you open to the right. One inhale and exhale. Half moon, right hand to the floor or block. Left side lifts you up and open. Maybe you start to bring your gaze up towards your left hand. Always so hard to do that. Take a breath in and a breath out. We'll meet in a forward fold. Close your hip, step your feet down, head hangs down, ragdoll. One more time, if you choose, crow pose, back to down dog. We're all going to meet on our mat, so if you're done, you'll just find your way there. Nice. All right, making our way to our backs. That's enough hard work for today. I'm very out of breath. I don't know if it's the class or the workout that I did last night, but whole body stretch. Reach your arms back, point your toes forward. Let's set up a bridge pose to start. Bend your knees, feet on the mat, hands by your side. You'll squeeze your hamstrings and your glutes, but lift your hips up. If you want to turn it into wheel, hands by the side of your head, you'll lift all the way up. We'll all meet back down on our backs, tucking the chin to the chest, lowering down vertebra by vertebra, hugging the knees into the chest and rocking your body side to side. Left arm can extend to the left as your knees drop to the right. You can switch sides whenever you're ready, making sure to pause for a moment in center to let your low back settle before finding the opposite side. And bring your knees back to your chest. Options for your final pose: happy baby, shoulder stand, legs and arms up. Maybe if you're a little tired, Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees knock open to the side. And if you're not already there, we will all eventually meet with legs and arms straight up. Shake it all out. Ankles, wrists, flex the fingers and the toes. Rock your head slowly, left to right. And then hug your knees into your chest. Curl your forehead, your third eye up towards your knees. Nice tight squeeze. Take a full breath in. You can release out into your Shavasana as you breathe out. Pick up space. Set up any props that really help you drop into this. Eye mask, blocks under the knees, sweatshirt, shoulders present upon the mat, face off. Take a slow breath in, and a slower breath out. Shavasana. And you can slowly start to come back to your breath. Invite movement into your fingers and your toes. Bend your knees, plant both feet on the mat. And roll over to one side. Taking a moment to show yourself love and gratitude for taking this time for you today. Connecting your mind, body, and spirit, not only for physical health, but mental health, and also while creating community, our favorite part. And bring yourself up to a nice tall seat. Place both hands over your heart. Returning back to any intention you may have set, or just noticing your heartbeat underneath your hands. We'll close our practice with a full breath in and out. And with so much love and gratitude to ourselves and each other, we bow together and say, Namaste. Thank you both so much for joining. It's fun to be here. I don't know why, but I can't hear anybody today. So that's something's wrong with my phone. But oh no, I can hear you, Sarah. Okay. Thank you both. Thanks, Marie. Thank you, Sarah. So good to see you both. I hope you have a great weekend.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.